How should a guru look like? So, there are many notions. A guru should have a long beard. He should wear orange clothes. He has to talk very slowly, have a steady eye gaze, breathe very slowly, walk very slowly. We have all kinds of notions how a guru or a teacher should look like or behave. And there is some truth to it, yes, no doubt. Of course, the behavior is one that should be within Dharma, universal values. But the look is not attached to a long beard or orange clothes. That's all tradition, which belongs to the Vedic tradition, which is very beautiful. When we look into it, it's beautiful. We discover a lot of beauty in it. Why they're wearing orange clothes or having their head covered. But it's not that the teacher or guru has to do it. There are no shoulds, there are no have-tos, really. I also had that notion, oh, a guru, he cannot use a computer. I was shocked when I saw my teacher for the first time using a Mac. Like, how can he use a Mac? And an iPhone? Oh my God! He should be free from all of that. He should not have a computer or an iPhone. But why not? I can hear, maybe you say, yeah, why should he have that? He's free. He doesn't need to use that, or she. That's true. But out of fullness, you can use those Saraswati tools. The computer, isn't she very helpful? A phone, it can be very helpful. So if we use it, not abuse or misuse, then we are using what the creation has given us. And so, the guru doesn't have to have a beard, doesn't have to have long hair or short hair or wear orange clothes. That all belongs to the tradition, which I honor very, very deeply. And if a person follows that tradition, then that's wonderful. And I respect and honor that. And that's beautiful. But most of us, we are not ready to renounce our life activities. We're not ready to renounce our relationships, our belongings. We all want to have relationships. We want to have name and fame and money and power and children. And that's wonderful. In order to gain absolute happiness, it's crucial to first gain relative happiness, relative security, relative peace. I can have name and fame and power and money and relationships and children. May I have it all. And as I attain all of that, may I stay within the path of Dharma, the path of universal values, where I pursue those goals. Yet if there's an obstacle, that I can also say, there will be another opportunity for me. I need not compete. I need not struggle to have all those things. There will always be another option for me. If I don't get that, it's because there's something else better waiting for me. But eventually I do need to grow out of all of that, because the day will come where I have to let it all go. Right? All my relationships, all my belongings, I cannot take them with me when I die, when the body dies. So when the person is very, very, very mature and they do not have any interest in relationships or belongings, they may choose to live the lifestyle of a sannyasi. Sannyasi means a person that has renounced his or her social engagements, but not because he dislikes them or they didn't give him what they wanted or they made him unhappy. Maybe to a certain degree, but it is mainly to not be a competitor, because the sannyasi makes a vow of abhaya, a vow of fearlessness. I don't want that any person is afraid of me, and I don't want to be afraid of any person. So I'm not going to compete, because as soon as I am in the world, naturally I will be a threat to people. I will be competing for somebody's job, or somebody's wife, somebody's status, the money, the name, the fame, the power. So sannyasi doesn't want to be a competitor. He or she doesn't want that anybody's afraid of him or her. They might still get afraid of them, but at least in their heart they do all they can to not make people fear them. So when one is very mature, one may take the lifestyle of a sannyasi. For us Westerns, it's really not recommended because our culture is not doesn't have an understanding of that and doesn't support that lifestyle. In our culture, Western culture, we look at it as a beggar, as a person that is lazy. But in India, the culture is still very much supporting the sannyasis and helping them to live, give them food. And so there are also many schools where they can go and study and teach. So then they wear those clothes, those orange clothes, because it represents Prakriti, earth and fire. Because that's what this body is, nothing but earth, Prakriti. And they offer all their ignorance into the fire of knowledge. But I don't have to wear orange. I can, but I need not. Because the real sannyasi, the real renunciation, is the inner renunciation in my heart. I don't need that anybody needs to see that. It's only for myself that eventually through self-knowledge and understanding I can give up or grow out of all relationships, all social engagements. And so there's more to be said about that, which we look in our classes. We really go into that topic, what does it mean to be a sannyasi? But for now, this has nothing to do what I wear or how I look, if I am a guru or not, a teacher or not. One is a teacher because he or she has studied and has something to share out of fullness.